looking for like an older audience, like, you know, to watch a movie and then have a discussion.
Yeah.
But if you've got a younger audience of like, I don't know, like teenagers and people in their mid-20s, then I think you need to do some sort of activity. So.
What the development ambassadors as part of the Gyaan Yatra program are doing is trying to bring about change through first understanding the issues and understanding why poverty is present in India, and then being able to share their knowledge with their wider community. So going back to their friends and families and making them more passionate about saying, well, actually, as a UK citizen, we can do a lot, but it's just about knowing what we can do and giving them the tools and the action plans to be able to do so.
Although people are aware of the fact that there is poverty out there, and I was one of them, I was aware of it. But the problem is that going from being aware of poverty to why it is there, what can be done about it, and is this something we just learn to live with, or we say to ourselves, well, that's not right. Going from awareness to that is a big leap, and that's where I think the DAs come in and hopefully bridge that gap.
I've learned everything from the basics about development, what the development goals are, learned about the chain of command in India and what happens all along different charities, the grassroots level, and during the workshops we played a few sort of interactive role-play games. We were put in groups and each one represented a different country, and we had the paper and the scissors, and those were commodities or money. And when it was interactive and visual like that, I learnt a lot about how exploitative the first world can be and how much the third world actually suffers.
I mean, before I did the DA thing, I was kind of the usual sort of a person who would read newspapers, listen to the news, learn about what's happening in the world out there. But I would just sort of have little coffee table chats with friends sometimes not, or talk to other people. But what DA program did for me was to then allow me to talk about these issues with like-minded people who also have kind of been through the same journey, but they've been questioning these things before and wanted to learn a bit more about what are the issues related to poverty and why it is there.
Gyaan Yatra itself translates to learning journey. It's all about an individual's journey of learning about development, and then how they put that learning into some sort of creative product by the end of it. And so the development ambassador, the young individual, gains a lot of knowledge about developing countries, and also gets a new skill such as public speaking or filmmaking or etc. etc.
Since volunteering with them, I've always had a link with AFP, but I've not really known what I can do apart from volunteer again or to raise money. So I thought Gyaan Yatra was like a unique way of, you know, helping and trying to make a difference.
AFP told me about this Gyaan Yatra project and said it can teach me how to run events, how to develop myself to be able to raise awareness of development issues. So I thought, yeah, that's one way I can help, so that's why I got involved.
I think it's a really fun and interactive way of learning about the development issues and the Millennium Development Goals, and you know what is actually being done right now to solve these issues. I met a lot of new people, and we've done a lot of fun activities along the way.
I guess that day when you had to give those presentations, that was quite fun, quite interesting, learned quite a lot because everyone obviously gave a different presentation. And then yeah, today was quite good. We had to like make a film and the different types and what you should look for, and then I guess just the skills you pick up along the way, so like teamwork and communication and stuff. So yeah.
I want to do it on ethical businesses, which I know AFP do a lot of work with, so hopefully I can get some more information along that to spread the message of ethical business in India.
I'd like to maybe do something on inequality in India, because my dissertation's on that and it's quite like an interesting topic.
Ethical fashion and poverty, I think they're quite linked to each other, but there's so many that I wasn't aware of, like health and education. I think I'm quite interested in the education side of it, and I'll look deeper into that.
I think if there's anything, it's just the kind of the huge divide that there is between, you know, the haves and the have-nots, and I think that's really at the core of where the starting point. But I think since I've engaged as a DA, I've started to learn more about, you know, the different aspects of that.
I didn't even know about the Millennium Development Goals before the Gyaan Yatra program. I mean, I knew, like, you know, about some of the issues, but I didn't actually know there was actually a whole initiative, worldwide initiative to solve them. So it was good to learn about that.
AFP kind of showed me lots of different avenues and lots of different ways development awareness can be kind of made, and it doesn't have to be kind of textbook, sit down classroom sort of thing. It doesn't have to be boring current news of, like, you know, watching the news. And I also like the fact that on this project we actually get to not only spread learning and awareness around a certain topic, but we also get to challenge a few opinions and engage in debates and discussions, which is something that was one of the reasons why I did it.
I mean, I teach citizenship in school as part of the national curriculum, and some of these issues are actually some of them are part of the curriculum, but we can, as a teacher, I think I can, you know, divulge a little bit into some of the issues as well.
AFP has just been one massive journey. It's really helped me kind of understand things. It's opened up my mind. It's made me feel guilty about everything, and it's really helped with my confidence as well, actually. And so yeah, I mean, yeah, the journey started way before Gyaan Yatra with AFP, but I think Gyaan Yatra is a perfect way for me to kind of close and kind of like end the whole learning part and start becoming more active and doing things.